When you think about the 4 C's, we call them in 21st century skills: critical thinking and problem solving, collaboration, communication, and creativity. I'm really seeing a lot of the critical thinking and problem solving that's going to be required and asked for in these standards.
If they could come to the point where they can see that those skills are just as important as the content they teach, so in other words, that you're teaching these skills through the content,
I think that'll be a big shift for teachers, especially if they don't have their content knowledge themselves, because they're going to be asked to teach math much more conceptually and make a lot more connections to the real world. And our traditional textbooks aren't adequate enough.
going forward, yes, you need to know mathematics. But since I don't know how any one person's going to apply mathematics in the future, what really becomes important is, can they think with mathematics and through the mathematics? Can they recognize those situations when it's needed?
Here we are 2 years away from new assessments that are going to come out. We're going to have a new statewide assessment system replacing STAR. And we're going to be moving from assessments that are multiple choice questions, are heavily testing the procedures, to assessments that are going to be much more, there's going to be multiple choice, but there's going to be much more of an expectation to write and explain your thinking. They're going to be given a performance task. There's going to be multiple steps. They're going to have to make decisions.
And I think we get so tied up in the classroom, and I'm not that far removed from the classroom, about teaching this formula and realizing now that they can Google anything and get those formulas and equations and solutions at, quicker than they could ever calculate them, that really changes the content, the importance of that content. What's important is that they can think with it and recognize those relationships when those mathematics are needed.